Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, illustrated by Mark Evans. Website at the bottom here is llewellyn.com if it focuses. Feel free to check out anything you want there, of course. Supportive Oracle cards. Spellcasting Oracle cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. Website in the back. I always notice shewhoisart.com, but there's a couple others. Feel free to freeze frame and check out whatever you need to check out with those websites. Okay. Things are all over the place. Is this good, bad, or indifferent? I don't know yet. Ooh, you got a really good ending. You got a really good ending. What's going on? If this is going to be hitting, I feel like whatever's happening, you're not liking as it's happening. As it's happening, it's not fun. On the other side, we have to get to the other side. I mean, I know, but that's what I'm getting. Because I feel like the seed has been planted and something is coming. Something is coming. Right now, I feel very upset about what's going on. A delayed start. A delayed start. Okay. This is in the past. New beginnings with the Page of Cups. A delayed start. When you first came into whatever the situation is, it wasn't ready. Like the analogy I'm getting is like if you met somebody in high school maybe you were dating something, you were in high school, they were in high school, and life was in a different place at the time. And for whatever reason, maybe there was a connection, things looked great, we really liked each other. It doesn't have to be a romance, by the way, but it's something like that where, like, originally this came together very well, but then life went its own way, and you went your way, and they went their way, and that's how it went. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a business. Well, what I'm getting here for business is, like, maybe I had a job at a certain company. And whatever that job was, maybe it wasn't exactly the job you wanted, but you did like the company. Since maybe you've left that company. And now there's an opportunity to go back to that company, but in a position that you actually want versus what you had before. The thing is, when this starts coming back around, there are some things going on here that I feel like I'm nervous, kind of like I don't know if I can recapture the past. I feel like I'm not really sure if this is a good idea, because you got the Ten of Swords and you got the Page of Wands. Can we get a little bit more clarity on the Ten of Swords? Because I'm like, I would prefer it be the Ten of Wands, but it's not. Five of Pentacles and the Death card. There's a problem. The problem is gone, but there's a problem. You're perceiving a problem. This is, you gotta be careful, because Gemini sees all the angles, right? You see all these different angles, right? Maybe not all the angles, but a lot of the angles. Let's do that. The thing is, if you're given faulty information, or if you have outdated information, the angles you're seeing could be just as outdated as the information you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? So, with the Five of Pentacles upside down, I feel like I know what's going on, but I don't really know what's going on. I've gotten some information, but I don't have enough information. The Death card is telling me the problem is not there anymore. I don't know. There's a problem that I feel like you're perceiving. Like, yeah, in the past that was great for the time that it was, but now I don't know, because there's a problem. I feel like if I go back to the past, or I connect to this person from the past, or I connect to this business from the past, there's some type of problem that I don't want to deal with. And it's like, yeah, they may be cool, or the company may be cool, but something attached to them is not. Them or the situation, the business. Yeah, okay. I know these cards are sitting in front of me, but like it's like a part of my brain must catch it, and the other part's like, what are you talking about? Reconciliation, something from the past coming back. Like this card is saying that. The energy coming in is very, very dynamic. This is the King of Wands. Like, when they come into a room, you know it. You know it. Like, you know it, and everybody else does too. Like, boof. And I feel like if it's somebody from the past, like they carry that energy with them. If it's a business, going back to a business from the past, you're like, if I go back there, it's going to be quite, people are going to notice. People are going to know. It makes you nervous. It might make you uncomfortable even. Big connection coming in here. Bum, 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 bum. Whatever it is from the past, not to ruin the ending, you're very, very, very much wanted there. In fact, they may have been thinking about you for the longest time, even if it's a business. Maybe it's something where people have talked about you since and kind of like, I wish that Gemini was still here. Or I wish the Gemini would come back. Or I wonder if if there's a chance the Gemini could return to this situation. Business or a person. Somebody's been thinking about you in a very positive way and been waiting for the moment where they could reconnect with you and bring you back into their life in a strong sense again. They wanted you back in their life. So be it a business, a person, a situation, whatever this is, you are wanted. You are definitely wanted to come back. This sarcastic cat. It just looks very sarcastic to me. Like, oh, you think that's good luck, do you? Okay. It says good luck on there. I don't think it's bad. When I see the cat, especially because it's black, I feel like it's kind of, it's a little gray. You got me there. But still, I don't know. I'm not afraid of black cats. I just never have been. I just never have been. Some people have a fear of black cats. I don't have a fear of black cats. I don't know. I don't buy into that one. Just don't. But I feel like I'm held back because I'm like, is this really good? You might actually delay the starting of this situation. I think it's in your power. You're holding the line. You're holding up the boundary. You may be avoiding this because you're like, I don't know, I think there's a problem there and I don't want the problem. And I'm thinking if that problem is still there, then this is not for me. The opposite is true. That problem is not there. Here's your outcome. The Lover's card. And if they didn't have to back it up, they did. With the Two of Cups, like, this is literally what you want. This is the day. This is the thing. This is what you want. Totally what you're looking for. The thing is, again, I see, like, I'm blocking. I feel like I'm blocking with this card. Where it's showing up is, like, where you're standing. This can be a very stubborn card. It has a lot of good qualities. Every card has its good and bad, in my opinion. Well, the Sun card. Anyway, but you're blocking it. You're like, I don't want the controversy. I don't want the problem. But you are going to move forward at some point. I feel like what's going to happen is sooner or later the facts are going to come true. What's really going on is going to come forward to you sooner or later. And when you find out what's there, you'll move forward. You'll move forward appropriately. But they're saying you're the one blocking this. You're blocking this great moment coming forward. It's you blocking it. So if this reading is hitting, I feel like it takes is you starting to put out your feelers, starting to talk to people, getting, like, whoever it is that you see the opportunity with. If it's a business, finding out what's going on with that business, talking to people you know there. If it's a person, shooting them a message. What's going on? How's your life? Just starting the conversation. It'll start showing its opportunity right away. You'll find out the truth right away. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't see this being really difficult for you to start, but I do see you blocking it. And until you get the information you need, or you open that door and you step forward, I don't see the block moving away. And it could be a few months before you actually hear, like, oh, that's what's going on over there? Oh, that problem's not there anymore? Really? And then you'll be like, well, now I feel like I have to find out if that's really how this is going. So let me get a little closer and find out if that information is correct. And then you'll be in it. Once you know what's really going on here, once you see the truth, you're going to be like, that's for me. Yes, bring it on. I'll take it. Again, like, I love this card. It's one of the prettiest cards I think I have in any of these decks. So you're really wanted where you're going. You are very much wanted, and I feel like that makes a difference. So, all right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4 astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.